a lot of people reference Sam Hyde. He's a pretty. Do you guys know anything about Sam Hyde?
I do, yeah.
Provocateur
Yeah,
in a sense, yeah.
For sure. He released a podcast episode. He doesn't do them regularly. I don't really know his release schedule, but he had the opening 2 minutes and 22 seconds of his latest podcast really has resonated with a lot of people. And I just wanted to play this here and get y'all's thoughts on it.
This is you. This is your sister, your wife, your daughter. But this right here is you. This is your sister, your wife, your daughter. This is you. This is your sister, your wife, your daughter. But this is you. And this is their reaction when you are killed. This is the joy they feel when your sister is raped, when your children are castrated, brainwashed to hate you. This is their ecstasy when the floor of the subway car is awash in your blood. This is you. Make no mistake, that is a symbol, that is you. But this won't last long. They can't help themselves because they're so ugly and so low that the only joy they can experience, the only good that they can envision is to take something beautiful or innocent down to their level. And when they can't do it, the next best thing is blood. This is Charlie's family, and these are his children who will never be able to hug their dad and grow up with a murdered father. And these are the people who smugly revel in this, and they won't stop with just Charlie. The boats are burned. There's nobody coming to help. The barbarians are at the gate. This is the fall of ancient Rome that we are living through currently. And what happens in the next 2 weeks is going to determine the future of mankind. That's not hyperbole. That's just how it is. This is.
Have you guys ever heard the expression the boats are burned before? Blabs, you ever heard that before? No? So the boats are burned is, I believe it was a phrase used by Vikings, where it was, the idea was they would invade an area and they would burn their boats because there was no going back. The idea that we're here, something is going to happen. There's no way to return at this point. And that's when he says the boats are burned. I feel like a lot of people feel like the boats have been burned here. And a lot of people resonate with that opening 2 minutes of his podcast here. You guys have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I would say real quick, this is why I'm stressing over and over like a broken record. This is not the time to get blackpilled. At the moment, you're kind of at this point where we're seeing it. The world is seeing the ugly that exists out there, which is why I keep saying, please project positivity while also being smart about it and while also doing your part to expose that stuff. But now is not the time to be blackpilled. And most importantly, now is not the time to tune out. We're here because we tuned out. It is time to be as awake and as vigilant as you possibly can and make correct, positive, in my opinion, very peaceful steps to systematically start eliminating this kind of ideology, expose it as best you can. We can win this thing right now if we band together, we play it smart, and we show them, we keep exposing them, and we expose ourselves for how good we're handling this and the peaceful way that we're doing it. That's the way I look at this situation.
And that's actually, I watched the entire podcast that he did this morning, and that was the overwhelming message: was do not get blackpilled. Don't. You may think that things are horrible. This is a day of reckoning. Use this as an opportunity to light the fire, and the things are going to be better because of this. And we've actually started to see that here with the Charlie Kirk effect here. It says, and I think it's important to kind of watch this because people have seen this and they've used this as motivation throughout all the negative that we've seen. You see great things like this.
You know, I don't come from any kind of money, and I've never owned a suit before. My wife, she bought me this suit. Our anniversary's coming up, and we have a nice anniversary plan. You know, we make a little bit of money now, and I'm proud to say that because that's certainly not where either one of us comes from. And I feel good in this suit, man. And I just want my wife to know she made me feel good. It's a $300 suit. I ain't never had nothing like this before in my life. And I tell you what, okay, video flip here, so I'm gonna lose some of you. I didn't know Charlie Kirk, never met that guy before in my life. And something else that I've never done before in my life is believe in God. I'm gonna wear this suit to church. I'm gonna go to church. I'm going to try to be a better father, husband, and leader for my family. They deserve that. My phone fell down. I guess that's the devil trying to mess me up right now. I'm gonna try, y'all. Look at this suit. I look good, bro. My wife made me feel this way. Charlie's made me feel this way. Yeah, message over.
Pretty powerful stuff, man. Pretty powerful.
There's
pretty
extra
great.
people. There's extra people in my church yesterday. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people are going to church for the first time because of this.
Yes, as pointed out by that guy, he hadn't been to church in a decade or so. I saw a lot of people, you know, and I said this the other day. I've never been a big religious guy. You know, I respect everybody. You know, everybody can have their own religion and believe in the God they want to believe in and stuff. I've never been a big religious guy ever, but you know, I'll tell you this, man. Just in the interest of full transparency, like you know, I was telling my wife that this is hit me very hard to see it. Yes, the death of him affected me unlike really. I mean, like I said, there are times in my life where I can point at and go like, that was a pivotal moment. 9/11, COVID, right? And I said this the day of, and I didn't realize that it would be to this extent when Charlie Kirk died. But this is it's affected me in a like I said, it's lit a fire under me. But this has very much consumed me over the course of the last 4 or 5 days since this happened. Not just the fact that it happened, but there's been a very positive response to this and a very negative response to this. And so much so that I went to church yesterday. We're your typical, go when it's convenient type of family. Well, we got a lot of things we got to get done. So maybe we won't make it this week, right? But I know I felt like I needed to go yesterday, and I know that I'm not alone. I'm sure, Flash, you said you saw a lot of people that.
Oh yeah,
that you
a lot of
were,
new people.
Yeah, and I think that there's something to that. I know there's a lot of people who are agnostic or they don't believe or whatever, but sometimes it's good to tie yourself to something that is bigger than you, and a positive message. And they opened yesterday at my church with a more or less a prayer. I didn't know if they'd address the Charlie Kirk situation, but yeah, they opened right up with it. And there were a lot of people who were crying, a lot of people crying during that prayer. And it's just been a lot, man. It's been a lot. And I know that I'm not alone. So Captain T-Rex wants to know if you're okay, Blabs. Are you okay?
Yeah, why?
No, I don't know. You've just been quiet.
I just have a resting bitch face. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can I just say something real quick?
Please.
There is this. I want to handle this as the right way. There is you can kind of see it in the chat. I hear it all over the place of like, well, where did that get us? Being peaceful and all this other stuff. What I would argue, and I say this respectfully, is that on the other side, I will say I'm on that side. We didn't do any, in my opinion, this is the first time I'm actually seeing us actually actively band together and say enough and do something about it. If you look at what the other side has been doing, they've been very active in trying to change the culture. I've been screaming about this for 15 years, trying to scream. I keep screaming, it's the culture, damn it. It's the culture. If they own the voice, just as you're seeing now, then they own the narrative. You need to get involved in the narrative, and they never did, or very little. We never saw everyone band together. So yes, where did peace get you? Well, it was quiet peace, in my opinion. It was solo peace. You see it everywhere, where that culture of evolution keeps happening, and deterioration rather, of we're just going to tear down a statue. Didn't see anyone protest that. I'm going to start putting another national anthem essentially in football games. Well, I still want to watch my football games. You started seeing things get injected in your media and your TV shows, and you're just like, well, I just try to ignore that, but I love this show. So I don't think we ever tried anything before, at least with the great effect that I'm seeing it now. So don't get black-pilled by that. Look at this as the opportunity that finally we're all on the same page that we need to make some change. So get involved. This is not the time to keep doing what we did, because we're here because of what we didn't do, basically. You're mute, by the way.
Take action. Yes. I'll say this, and I'll close on this before we get into the Twitch stuff, because the Twitch stuff is nuts. I saw this video this weekend, and this was sad. This video's been being. Have you seen this, Phoenix?
Yeah, this is maybe the best video example of just the deterioration in a portion of that side. I mean, this is it. This is a perfect symbol of everything, of projecting their hate now onto their children. And I'm sure these kids, when they grow up, probably don't even want to have any part of this.
Blabs, have you seen this video?
I've seen a couple seconds of it, and then I switched it off because I was away on the weekend and said, no!
Well, yes.
Now we get to see it.
I have the best news ever.
What? Donald Trump died?
Oh my God.
Second best news.
The vice president died?
Okay, third best news.
That Elon Musk died?
Okay, no.
The best news. How does this happen? How does this happen? That you're so broken that you have to then break your children to literally be smiling at the idea
About death.
Yes. Oh, hooray! Did Donald Trump die? Did the vice president? They don't even know who the vice president's name is, but they're rooting for him to die. What? Demons. But here's the good news, Blabs.
Nobody died. My best friend's getting married.
Which one is it?
Taylor Swift! Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged!
Hang on. Somebody in chat pointed this out, and now I can't unsee it. Is one of them a dude in girls' clothing?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows? These are just like
But we know
little
that these
kids.
woke moms treat their children like designer bags, which is exactly why they push it on them.
What I'll say, over and over and over again, I just shut me up whenever you need me to. Here's the thing. For as much as we have been fighting against this portion of culture, okay, you have to also understand on the other side, they're just being bombarded with it 24 hours a day. It's almost like torture treatment where it's just orange man bad, orange man bad, orange man bad over and over again. Then you look at that pandemic and they felt they needed to be locked in their homes with masks on and all this other stuff. And 24 hours a day because they own the media and they own the culture and the voice. That voice is on every loudspeaker. It's on their phone. It's in their news. Their magazines, the TV, the movies, everywhere they go. Then at the time, social media was controlled by them too. So they're also hearing that everywhere they go. It's just like, I need this to shut up. Please just get rid of this thing. It starts to make people rabid. That's what happens when you don't own the voice. That's all they're hearing. So it's not surprising that so many of them they lost their fucking brains. That's what it appears happened to all of them.
And then when you have your parents coming in and say, your parents are your most influential people in your lives, and if they're going,
setting
hey,
those kids up for failure.
They're literally breaking their kids before they have an opportunity to, to get out in the world. Joey says this woman needs to have her children taken away. These kids are getting mentally and emotionally abused. This woman needs to be locked away. Yes, Joey, preach.
Hey, YouTube suggested that you should watch this video too, so you should probably do it.